are angry. It's okay.
I'm not angry. Except when you keep repeating, you're angry. And that shit's fucking annoying. Like a fucking gnat at a barbecue. Just bugging the fuck out of me.
Good. I want you to say, I'm angry. It's okay. I'll process my anger. I love myself. Woozah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And boom, episode 38. I'm running late. That's what I'm calling this one. Running late. It's not my normal time. Right now it's about 6 p.m. on a Sunday. And I do not like doing this stuff at this time because it's my wind down time. But, you know, I had a busy morning, so I'm like, boom, got to do this. Because, you know, we got to be consistent. Consistency is key. That's what we got to do. And you know what took up most of my time? I was at I had to go to all the grocery stores. I went to Walmart, I went to Publix, I went all the places. Because my kids eat all the food. So there's no food in the house, so we had to go get some food, right? So I did all the shopping. And man, Sorry, I got to put this Aquaphor on my tattoo. And that's another thing. We're going to get back to that, the tattoo. Because I ended the episode telling you about the tattoo and whatever. Anyway, I was doing grocery shopping, and I was doing what I normally do when I grocery shop, trying to avoid everyone I know. Like what I normally do, I put a hoodie and I put it like so over my head where like I don't want people to see my eyes or nose, they just see my lips. That's how I want it. Like, 'cause I don't want to be seen, because I don't want to start talking to people and blah, blah, blah. And you would think, right, when I moved out here, I remember the realtor I had was a coworker of mine. And, you know, she was telling me at the time, she's like, hey, see, I live in a city called Villa Rica. At the time, the lady was like, you know, all your coworkers live in Noonan. She was like, you could come to Noonan. Noonan is the new poppin' area. And I was like, why would I want to do that? Like, I'll pass. I don't want to live by my coworkers. Hey, coworkers, no offense. I see you at work. I see you after work. We see each other at, you know, special work events. I see you on Teams. I don't want to see you in grocery stores. I don't want to bump into you in parking lots and all that shit. I mean, we had enough of each other. So yeah, when she told me, hey, we could live all by each other and carpool and all this shit, I was like, oh, that sounds miserable for me. And then the reaction on her face was just like, did he just say that was miserable? And I'm like, yes, that sounds miserable. I don't want to live by you people. I want to live far away. So that's what I did. I picked a place far away. But the only thing is, the city I live in is small, right? So, and I've been around. You know, I was in a CrossFit gym. I was in other gyms. There was a period in my time where I was trying all these gyms. I'm always doing food shopping and all that stuff. Like I'm always going out and stuff. So I tend to bump into a lot of people. And then I did my physical therapy here. I do my dentist is here. So it's just like you're bound to bump into these people too. And you know, I hate bumping into people around here because it's just it's always the same thing. You don't have nothing to say. So it's just like, why would we even start a conversation? I would just accept a head nod, a wink, or whatever. You know, a salute even. But like when you just see somebody, you're like, hey, what's going on? Just shopping. How about you? Just shopping. All right. And it's just like, you know, there was no need for the conversation. So yeah, I try to avoid that shit all the time. And I only have one coworker who lives out here, but we don't, she was an ex-coworker. I work in a different job now, but I've only seen her like twice, and it was at a Publix, and I guess she had the same type of feeling I had, because she kept it short. She was like, hey. I was like, nice bumping into you. And she was like, yeah, you too. And then we peaced out. And that's how I like it. No need to drag the shit on. No need to make, stupid conversation. And I'm just like, damn, I know too much people. Even in this small town, I know too much people. I really I bump into my son's ex-barbers, because there was a period of time where I had to put him through, different barbershops. And he was trying different barbers out. So it's kind of weird where they're like, you don't come anywhere. I'm like, yeah, you know, shit happens. I found a better barber. So it is what it is. But speaking of my son, he's going to be on here later because the whole topic for today was, and I didn't forget this time, was school lunch. I really wanted to talk about school lunch, but I didn't have much on school lunch, probably like a good solid 5 minutes maybe. But I just wanted to talk about it because it was something that was bothering me. So he's coming on. He's one of the brave kids that decided to come on. He watched. It's crazy. They've never seen none of my episodes, but for some reason, he watched the last one, which had me say, I would like one of my kids on here. So he was like, I heard what you said. So he's going to be on here. Do I know how to do, two people on here? I thought I did. And I did that episode with my Haitian brother, and I was struggling with the setup. But we'll see. Like, I could project my voice. I'm loud enough, so I'll probably move the mic to him. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that. But before he comes on, there's some things I wanted to talk about, like TV show. It was a TV show that I'm watching right now. I just started. I can't even say I'm like halfway through the first episode, but there was this video game, one of my favorite video games that I've played. That it'll be my top 10, maybe top 5. It was a game called The Last of Us. They turned this into a TV series. And I always thought when I played the game, I was like, this would be a good fucking show. So, it's a TV series now on HBO Max. I'm halfway through the first episode, and I love every minute of it. I'm like, oh, they did it good. So far, so good. I mean, I will check back in maybe 5 episodes and see if I'm still saying the same thing or saying that they destroyed it. Because normally when they turn, like, video game stuff into, like, movies, it's shitty. It has this, curse of being shitty. So this is actually good. I'm liking it so far, and I love the actors that they have in it. They're perfect for those roles. So yeah, so far so good. But like I said, I'm not even finished with the first episode. I could go upstairs and watch it and be like, oh, never mind, this shit sucks. But yeah, I liked it a lot. So, Last of Us. Watch The Last of Us. I mean, if they make it like the video game, and like I said, this was like one of my favorite video games, it will be an awesome fucking show. So, and that's the only thing, though. I know everything that's going to go on, and it's kind of happening like in the video game. So, it's like, oh, shit. So, I know what's going to happen. And, anybody who played the game, you could be like, oh, God, I know what's coming. But anyway, back to the supermarket, because there was something that was bothering me at the supermarket. Now, and I've said this many of times, I do not watch the news. I don't. I probably read the news updates on Apple News or whatever the fuck. Like, I got the, the things that pop up, I probably read those, but I don't listen to the news or. So, I've heard something about eggs, and then I've been seeing stuff on like memes and shit, and everybody's talking about eggs. I honestly do not know what the fuck's going on with eggs. I don't. Not a fucking clue. And I should have Googled it before I came on here and just start talking, right? So I don't know what the fuck's going on with eggs, but I know my favorite eggs are gone. They're absolutely gone. And it was crazy because I'm the type of person, I need a particular type of egg. Now, am I bougie? No. But I used to buy the cheaps. I was, born and raised off the cheap, whatever the fucking store brand is, that pink, blue carton, whatever that is. So I was, born and raised to eat that shit. When I got older, and I started doing my own thing, I started picking out the more expensive eggs because to me, like, I was into health, and then I used to hear, people saying, eat this, not that type of things, and there was like Vitafarm eggs I love. Now, a lot of people out there be like, really, there's no difference And if you say that, you're just fucking cheap. Because I know they're expensive eggs. I don't look at the price of the eggs. Because if I'm a person, if I want the fucking eggs, I buy the eggs. I'm not the person like, $5.95? Oh, dear God. I can't get this. I don't do that shit. I don't care if it's at $8. If I like that egg, I'm buying the egg. There's nothing that's going to stop me. Like, I'll never look at the eggs and be like, what? $8.72? Fuck that. I'm buying these cheap ones. Nope. I don't care what price they're at. As long as they're not $50 fucking dollars, I want those eggs. You know, because there is a difference. A lot of people are going to say, there's no difference. And I think you're just saying that because it's cheap. Because if you really try one of the cheap eggs and then you try one of those eggs, there's a big fucking difference. And trust me, I know it. It's in the taste. And you can even see it when you crack the egg and you see the color. The fucking cheap ones look like, like, I don't know, like the color's been erased or some shit, like they're old or something. But like, you can see like the rich color. And I'm telling you, it's fucking different. Trust me on this. And right now, all those eggs are sold the fuck out. Like, only the cheap ones are there, right? So I'm like, what the fuck happened to the eggs? And this is always something, man. At one point, it was a sriracha sauce we couldn't find. I like this thing called coconut aminos. And I think I talked about this in an episode. All the fucking coconut aminos were sold out for like, it was like months. I couldn't get, it was like hard to get hold of coconut aminos. Then it was months I couldn't get hold of sriracha. Now it's fucking eggs. And it's like driving me crazy. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on with eggs? So after this, I'm probably going to have to Google what the fuck is going on with eggs. Now, what I need to start, I got to do one, maybe one of my goals of this year would probably do one live podcast. So I can get some feedback, you know. And that's it, I don't know. I mean, it's Sunday, you know, people be at church, so I don't even know how that work. But anyways, yeah, I got to see what the fuck's going on because I need my eggs. You know what I'm saying? This very important part of my day. You know, I do some oatmeal, but sometimes, you know, majority of the time it's egg. I like avocado toast with egg. It's a wrap. So yeah, I want my eggs back. And also, speaking of eggs, while I'm on this egg rant, right? To me, there's two types of eggs. Of how you order eggs, right? Recently, I've heard, it was a woman, she said, I'm going to get such in trouble. This is what happens when you shoot from the hip and you don't give a shit. So, to me, there are two type of eggs. You could ask from scrambled or you could ask from runny. There's no in between. There's nothing else, right? Scrambled eggs, runny eggs. Now, I've heard a girl say, I like my eggs over hard. And I said, what the fuck does that mean? And I know, like, if we were at a restaurant, I could already see the waiter like this. Like, she's like, she'll look at you and she's like, so what's your order? I like my eggs over hard. And she'll be like this. Like, I could see her getting frustrated. Because what the fuck does that mean? To me, I'm like, she asked you how you want your eggs, not your cock. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck says over hard? You may want your cock over hard, but you might want your eggs runny. It sounds like you want your eggs runny. Or not runny. That's what I'm saying. There's runny egg. There's scrambled eggs. There's nothing else. There's no. Don't be like, I like sunny side west or something. It's like, who the fuck knows all these things? I like sunny side down, sunny side up, sunny side fucking left, right, left, A, B, select, start. It's the dumbest shit ever. Over hard. If I was a waiter, thank God I was never a hostess or a host, because I wouldn't put up with that shit. I would say something. If you order, oh, I can't even say that word anymore. See, I'm gonna get banned. I gotta bleep that shit out of here. So if I say something like that, damn, see, that just threw me off, because in my head I'm like, oh, I gotta mark this down because I'm not gonna say that word. But yeah, like I wouldn't put up with somebody ordering something weird like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like if you ask somebody, like, how would you like your burger? And somebody says, you know, over chilled or something, some dumb shit like well warmed. I'm like, nope. Nope, I'm not taking your order. You don't eat until you figure out your life. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. I gotta fucking remind myself to delete that shit. Or not delete it. Bloop it. Bleep, bleep. I gotta learn how to do that. See? And then I'll be a learning experience because I never bleep nothing from here. So I'm gonna bleep that shit. What else? So there's the eggs, running into people, and see what else I got squeeze on here. Oh, I'll do this before I bring in my son. So I've recently bought, like I was in shopping for some new AirPods, right? So I've had the ones that were made in the very beginning, the very first AirPods. I had those, and I never found something wrong with them. Like I like the way they fit. They fit in my ear. Like it never gave me any problems. But they started getting to the point where they're not working anymore, and like they're not holding charge, and they'll just cut off. Like one side will cut off. So I was like, all right, it's finally time, and it's years, because if you think about it, how long has it been since the first AirPods came out, right? So what I did, I was like, all right, I'm going to get the newest shit, right? Which is a ridiculous price. They're almost like $300, like something in the middle, like 250 or some shit like that. And I was like, all right, so let's see what these are like. These should be fantastic because I got the first version, and now these are like the latest version. So I got them. It comes with like, let me say, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different earplugs, right? Different sizes. And for some weird reason, I cannot find the right fucking fit. Like, I cannot find the right fit for my left ear. My right ear is fine. The left ear, I tried everyone. They got from extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, without. And some, it just doesn't hold in there. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I never had a problem with the originals. They just fucking, they went in my ear. I never had a problem. Never had them fall out. I used to run outside, like run, like not even like, jar. He's fucking knees to chest run. And, I used to do like incline running on the treadmill, and those things would never come out of my ear. Now, these new ones, these fucking $300 ones, I put it in my ear, pop, just pops right out. Like, I can't make facial movements. Like, I actually have to be like Wednesday from Wednesday Addams. I have to be like her. Like, I have to be the same face. Like, if I smile, if I like make an angry face or something, the fucking thing just pops right out of my ear. And I'm just like, I want my money back. I want my money back. I'd rather get the originals because they stood in my ear perfectly fine. No problems. Now I get this $300 shit and it's just poof, 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 poof. Like, it's so annoying. Like, I was doing like bench press and the dumbbells. I go down and poop, the shit just flies off my ear. So I'm listening to one day and I'm just fucking angry as fuck. And then, and then I read the comments and they're like, one of those are going to fit your ear perfectly. And I'm like, I guess I got a weird fucking ear. Like, I guess I got to keep trying it. I don't know if I'm not pushing it deep enough into my ear. But it's like, yeah, like, there's certain things I do like about it, like the noise canceling shit, and then they got this, like, active listening mode or whatever. I do like that, and I do like how, like, it'll read things to me of, like, you have a text message from Ken, or some shit, like, and they'll read the text message to me, and they'll be like, do you want to reply? I like shit like that. But as far as fit, shit ain't fitting right. So it's pissing me off. It's pissing me the fuck off. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. But yeah, that's my rant about that bullshit. So all right, I'm at 18. I just looked at my wrist like I had a watch, and I have nothing, but that actually helped me talk about the tattoo. So the tattoo, if you guys are watching, it's still healing. It takes a fucking while. Right now I'm putting aqua for it, and I hate it. It's just, everything's just slimy. So whatever I put my arm down, this is why I was struggling right now. Like, I can't put my arm down on something because then it'll leave that trail of slime, and it's disgusting. But, yeah, I'm liking the way it's turning out. I'll show the final, but yeah, it looks nasty right now. It looks like fucking mucus on my arm. But yeah, it's next shit I'm getting it's gonna be small. It's gonna be color. So, but yeah, that's that. So all right, so let me bring my son on because it's 19 minutes. I think I could do a nice 10 minutes of school lunch. So let me bring my son on. Hold on. And if all you guys listening, y'all just gotta hold the fuck on. You know, this is why you gotta watch sometimes, you know? Gio. You wanna come on here too?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes. Close the door.
I am. Alright, you wanna sit down? Camera can still see you. You can move closer.
Small student.
Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, see, you can still see your face. That's fine.
I can still have this.
Yeah, look, they can still see you. All right, so I got my little one here, my son, my little lion, young lion. He's been listening to me lately. Yes, this is not for kids, but you know, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. So I'm gonna just move this mic so if the people who are listening, if it sounds weird or distorted, I have to move this. And like I said, I don't have a setup for two people. I'm a lone wolf with this stuff. So, there you go. That's the oof button. So, we were gonna talk about school lunch, and I'm gonna ask you some questions about school lunch. All right? But my thing is school lunch. All right.
Let's sit all the way down.
I was born 1985. The year now is 2023. And you know what hasn't changed? School lunch. You know how I know this? Because I look at my kids' menu. I look at the actual pictures they send me of the food, right? This would be my daughter. She's the one with the phone. And nothing has changed. And then I've gone to the school, like sometimes you got to go to the school, pick up the kids, and you can still see their lunches and stuff. Nothing has changed. So we're going to go into detail certain things I want to know about, right? So we're going to start, I'm going to say a food, and you tell me what you think about it. All right. So there's one. All right, we're going to start with basic cheeseburger. They do cheeseburger and they do what? Tater tots?
Tater tots or french fries?
Tater tots or french fries. All right. So with the cheeseburger, let me first say this before I ask him more about this. All right, on this menu, like I used to get his menu, and he used to ask me every morning or the night before. He was like, "Dad, what's for lunch tomorrow?" You know, and it's crazy because it's the same menu from when I was a kid, and they write it the same way from when I was a kid. Like it'll either say this, it'll say cheeseburger with tater tots or fries, or it'll say hamburger with cheese. And I'm just like, why don't they just say cheeseburger? Because now in my head, I think they have a hamburger and they have a block of cheese. So I don't understand why they do it. Like, they'll say September 1st, hamburger with cheese. You know, October 1st, cheeseburger. So I don't understand that. But anyway, so let's go on. So how does the cheeseburger taste in your school? How does it look first?
First of all, it looks horrible.
Horrible, right? It looks like somebody sat on it. Does it not look like somebody? It always looks smushed. All right, that hasn't changed from my time. When Daddy was small, it looked smushed like somebody sat on it and they just gave it to us. All right. So, and when you peel it back, is the cheese actually on there, or like is it melted? Is it evaporated? Does it disappear? How the cheese look?
It looks like what they pretty much did is take like regular like American cheese or like Swiss cheese, and they just slapped it on.
They just slapped it on, no melting in?
No.
Okay, no melting. All right, now, this is the biggest problem I always had. When they have tater tots or fries, especially tater tots, I'm going to say this especially with tater tots. Now, if you ever bought tater tots, or if you ever just read a bag of tater tots, in the back it says, you bake until golden brown, right? Mm-hmm. Now, in Daddy's time, they never got this right. So when Daddy was in school, all the way through high school, they never got it right. It was always undercooked. How is it now? Is it the same?
Exact same.
Exact same, right?
It looks frozen.
It is frozen. Let me tell you it is. Because it's not golden brown. And you could tell, like, when they serve it to you...
It's yellow.
Exactly. It's like white with, like, some tan marks, yellow, but it's never golden brown, right? And then you know how that's going to taste. Because when I put it in my mouth, it tastes half frozen, right? It's just like it's half cold, half cooked, and you just taste like it's like you taste freezer, and they have not got that right. It's just like leave it in there for 10 extra minutes, right? Let it get extra crispy. I'd rather it be golden crispy than fucking underdone. There's nothing like getting underdone tater tots. This is disgusting, right? So what else they have? How is what else? Do they do sloppy joes? What do they normally make with sloppy joes?
Sloppy joes like aren't bad, but they aren't good.
Okay.
So like pretty much like when you touch the bread, like all the stuff on the bread just like falls, just like kind of like falls off.
Okay.
Like,
okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair. But you
Yeah,
say the taste wise, sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How about pizza? We had pizza every Friday. You have pizza every Friday?
No.
You don't have pizza every Friday. That was
No.
different. Okay, that changed because every Friday was pizza day. No matter what, every freaking Friday we had pizza. What kind of pizza you guys have?
It's weird because they give us cheese pizza and it's all soggy and wet, which I'll come back to that. And then 5th grade gets pepperoni, which I really don't get. Like, how does 4th grade get cheese and 5th grade gets pepperoni? Makes no exact sense.
Damn, what the hell is that? That's
And
weird.
then, like, they don't even give us an option. It's just immediately cheese pizza. Smells weird. And it's like when it's like it's all soggy.
What, you
like
in high school, you get meats?
So like if you pick up the pizza and look at the bottom, it's like soggy, wet, and like you look at it, it's like light brown, dark brown.
Yeah, okay.
It's weird.
So pizza has not changed, huh? And that's kind of disgusting. Do you guys have this thing? We used to have this thing, like, they try to, like, in my school, they called it a ribacue. It kind of looked like they try to make a McRib from McDonald's. And if you know what a McRib looks like, that nasty shit, sorry, I curse a lot. And I'm not saying sorry. My son knows I curse a lot. And if you know my father, you know where I get it from anyway. So, yeah, they had this thing called ribacue. Did they have that at your school?
Yeah.
It's like a rib sandwich. How's that? Disgusting, right?
Exactly.
Do they put like barbecue? What do they put on it?
There's no barbecue on it.
It's just dry.
No, from what I know, since in kindergarten they had barbecue for some reason, and it actually kind of tasted good. Probably because I was in kindergarten, but like from like 1st grade to where I am now in 4th grade, there is no barbecue sauce in. They didn't get barbecue sauce until 3rd grade, and they don't even put barbecue on it. It's just like barbecue packets. They don't even do it for you.
That's disgusting.
Like the meat is like pulled apart, and it's like nasty.
Yeah, okay. They had that. We had a fish sandwich. Did you guys have a fish sandwich?
No.
You don't have a fish sandwich?
I don't think so.
These have a fish sandwich called fish olay.
All I know is that
Fish
we have
olay, that's what it's called.
we have fish and shrimp.
Fish and shrimp? Fish and shrimp, what the hell? That's a combo.
It's like fried shrimp and like all that. It's weird.
Anybody eat that?
Sometimes I might eat the shrimp, but it's like you can't even tell the difference. It's
You
like
guys-
they look the same.
Yeah. How about Mexican pizza? We used to have that, Mexican pizza.
No.
Good,
We do not
good.
have
It was
that.
disgusting. It was the worst thing ever. Don't eat Mexican pizza at a school. I don't even know what's in it. It's gross. It's really gross. What else? What else do you have there that a lot of people don't like?
That's hard.
What you got? Chicken tenders, chicken nuggets. How are those?
Oh, those are horrible.
Yeah, are they the same thing like tater tots half cooked?
Yeah, and then also like every single time they have different ones. Like sometimes it might look good. You take a bite, and it's like chewy, like extra chewy. You take a bite, you'll be like, ngang, 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 ngang. Be chewing for hours. And then there's one where it tastes completely fake. It tastes like plastic. Take a bite and yeah, it'll taste right.
How about milk? They still do the carton of milk?
Yeah, but sometimes there's only half of the milk inside the carton.
Do people actually drink the milk? See, when Daddy was in school, they didn't drink the milk. We automatically threw the milk in the garbage.
Some people do. I drink it only when I'm thirsty.
Okay, so do they give you a milk and a juice, or just milk?
No, the only way you could get a juice is one, if at the beginning of the school year, like all the way at the beginning, your parents say like you're lactose, and whole entire year you're only gonna get juice and you're never gonna get milk.
Because I always found that weird too. Like it's like they give you a meal, and then you have milk at the end. I'm just like, gross. I don't want to have a
Gross.
cheeseburger, fries, and milk. How nasty does that sound? I want to be like, hey, cafeteria lady, you eat this shit. You eat a cheeseburger with milk. Let me tell you how gross that is. And let me see, what else did we have that was disgusting? I mean, there was some good stuff.
Yeah, we do have some good stuff.
What was the good stuff for you?
We have a Crispito, which is like, it's kind of like crunchy, and it's like has like meat, and they give you like kind of like queso on the side. It's actually really good. I don't really know how, but it is pretty good. And then the Asian food.
Asian food?
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes they'll give you
That's
like
new.
chicken tenders that they put like sesame seeds on it. And be like, here you go.
Yeah? What the hell? That's weird. But yeah, I'm blanking out, but I'm pretty sure there was some stuff that I ate that I liked. You know? It's not everything, but a lot of it is the same. The same, and it has not changed. One day, my daughter sent me a picture of the pizza that they gave her, and if I still have it, I'll put it up on the video. That thing was so crispy. It was like, no, you did it wrong. Like, this is how you should be making the tater tots, not the pizza. It was burnt. It was burnt. The cheese was charred. It was like black. So it was just like, okay, poor her. She came to school. My kids don't. You guys don't even eat lunch now, right? You guys eat lunch when you get home? Right. So my kids starve. They go to school, they starve the whole time, and then they come home and they eat everything in the house. That's what they do. That's how they do. But did you know, because you know a lot of things. My son knows a lot of things, especially video games, Mario. He knows histories and stuff. Did you know in other countries, even in Puerto Rico, the school lunch is delicious? Do you know that? Would you think of that?
I saw a picture on like a video. It was like their school food looked like 10 out of 10 stars.
Yeah.
Looked like they like literally got it out of like a 5-star restaurant.
Mm-hmm. In Puerto Rico and these European countries and these Asian countries, their lunch looks phenomenal. It's like, what happened, America? Seriously, like Puerto Rico. Ask anybody who's went to school in Puerto Rico and they had food in Puerto Rico. It is, I mean, you would never want to leave. Like it was rice, beans, like the good chicken. I mean, they killed it. Like Google school lunch in Puerto Rico. You be like, huh? And then you just eat this mushy crap hamburger that we have here in America, and I'm like, what happened? And the hamburger, right? Does it not? Do you ever wonder what that meat is?
Not really, because I already know it's like big plastic meat.
Exactly. It is not real meat. Like, I have had many burgers in my 37 years of living, and let me tell you, I have never found something that matches that taste, because you know why? I eat real meat. And I've never had a burger that tasted like a cafeteria burger. So I'm just like, what was in that meat? Was that even meat? I don't know. But I know it was nasty. Do you have anything else to say about school lunch?
For some reason they give us an option of like grilled cheese and like soup.
Ooh,
or
cheese.
Peanut butter and jelly with soup. I don't really know why.
Peanut butter and jelly and soup, that just...
And the peanut butter and jelly, it's not even that good. And like, what they do is they take a piece of bread, put a whole entire jar of peanut butter, no jelly, take another piece of bread, put it on, get their crummy hands on it, and then serve
Oh,
it
you
to
see
you.
the fingerprints in it? Ugh.
Or they give you like a large Uncrustable. You ever seen their like big ass flip? They give us like a massive Uncrustable, and it's like on wheat bread. It just, when you eat it, it does not taste like a regular Uncrustable.
Well,
It's like 5 times bigger than a regular one. It does not taste good.
well, I've never been a fan of peanut butter and jelly, actually. I like peanut butter. The nice little choke sandwich. It depends. I've never...
What?
It
I don't
depends
like...
on the jelly. It depends on the jelly. I can't just have any jelly. I have to have a specific jelly. That's what it is.
I don't like peanut butter, and I don't like peanut butter and jelly.
No? It's an acquired taste. I mean, in my school they gave you... that's the only thing that changed. In my school they gave me a choice of hot lunch, cold lunch, and then there was always peanut butter and jelly. So the cold lunch was like a sandwich. It would be like ham and cheese, turkey and cheese, bologna and cheese. Do you guys eat bologna?
When they give us like a ham and cheese sandwich, they put like ham, turkey, bologna. Once again, all of it got their fingerprints on it. Give us cheese, and like sometimes like the cheese just don't look right. Like one time, remember I was with my friend, which he actually moved. His name was Kyson, and
Name dropping. Go ahead.
and we were eating lunch, and it was like we got fries, right? One of us got fries, one of us got tater tots, and we ate like a single one, and we're like, ugh. And then we looked, it was like moldy.
Ugh.
It was just nasty.
Well, yeah, that's all we had to say. Not unless you have anything else to say. I mean, I did want to, have a child come on and explain how things have not changed since 1985. And I'm pretty sure past my year, the lunch still hasn't changed. And you guys got to figure this shit out.
It sucks.
Yeah, you got to figure it out. Well, I don't understand how you don't know how to make tater tots golden crispy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. But did you want to stay on for the sign out?
Sure.
Okay. So next episode is gonna be more. I want to go. I'm gonna watch some TV shows. I got some funny rants that are not children appropriate, but thank you, son, for being on here and being brave. And your sisters, the middle child, she looked in here and she saw him come in. And I was like, "Hey, come on!" And she was terrified. So thanks for being brave and coming on here and letting people know that Daddy isn't crazy. That the school lunch sucks. Still, nothing has changed. Am I right? It's horrible.
It's horrible.
Okay. So, all right, guys. I'm going to sign out because me and him got stuff to do. It's a school night, work night, and we got to do our things. So, as always, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I will see you on the next one later with the oops button.
Bye.
Oh, don't be angry.
I'm not angry. I think it's funny.